Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 32 of Modern Skyblock 3D Parted, a mod pack by EmoZY Gamer. So last episode was the cleanup episode and I really didn't get as far as I was hoping. It was crazy how everything was a bit longer to do than I thought, and I'll have to admit I got really discouraged about the mob farm and I just didn't want to spend time on it because of all of the filters and everything. But I'm so happy I didn't waste any time on that. You guys know why? Because I got an amazing comment recently from Chris Black, tip and trick. I never thought of doing it that way. So let me clue you in on his tip and trick. See these clay transport pipe? Let's say that I put a clay transport pipe onto that drawer controller. What's actually going to happen, like let's say I just put one here just to show you, is that one item will come in here and try to go in here first. And if it can't fit in here, it'll continue down the line. So if an item doesn't fit in my drawer system, guess what it will do? It will move along. And if the next thing that it hits is this bag storage, if it doesn't fit in there, which means it's not a bag, it's going to move along. So all of this complicated filtering system, really kind of useless for the main system. I just need to bring my items first into here. If it doesn't fit into here, then into the bag or whatever, which one first. And then after that, I can do some filtering. And my filtering can basically be for the void pipe. So I'm really glad I didn't waste any time setting that up and that I can finally do it the proper way. So I got really happy about that. By the way, Creator Aid, I didn't fall down the ladder. I was so dumb and I forgot that I had a hole here and I fell down the hole here. So let's remove that and kill the narrator. Second thing, another comment from a tip and trick from Duncan Webb. That mana blaster. Oh, I can't give it to him. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to give it to one of these guys. No, I can't. So basically, I want to try this. According to Duncan Webb, it can be used to cut trees. So the reason this was interesting to me is that I thought if it can cut down trees, I can give it to a living wood altar, and the living wood altar could fire at a tree, so it could be kind of a mob farm. I just tried to give it to the Dreamwood living wood avatar or something, Gizmos. I tried to give it to Gizmo, and it didn't work. Oh, come on, just grow, you stupid thing. It's okay, so let's just try. Oh no. Duncan Webb! Help me! Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I thought it was going to work, so I must be doing something wrong because I cannot use the Mana Blaster to do that. And I was really expecting to be able to do it. So, last thing I want to talk about before we get started is the only comment I got about the next quest line was to say to continue in order and get with life in the forest. So if I look at this right now, questline, I've done most of these. I'm kind of stuck on basic storage. I could do those probably soon, but I don't have diamonds and I'm not really willing to spend the time for diamond, but silver and gold I've been producing. Oh, sorry. So in the last cleanup episode, I started creating a lot of silver and a lot of gold and some iron and some more silver here and some more gold and some more iron. So resource wise, I'm pretty good still. Then Mystical Fraud done, Basic Factory done, Actual Edition, a Master Chef, Some True Magic is the next one, and Life in the Forest. So Some True Magic, I cannot complete that in one go. I can start it, but I can't complete it in 2 or 3 episodes. Some things are going to be long, but I'm going to get started enough that I can show you where I'm kind of stuck. Then I'm going to get to a Life in the Forest. And Life in the Forest, the first quest is basic casings. The sturdy casing is needed for making most of forestry machinery. So if I look into sturdy casing, right here. It's made out of bronze. And if you look at sturdy casing, it's used in a lot of machine crafting. So in my other playthrough, I did some research a little bit, and these are going to need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to need at least 12 sturdy casing. And sturdy casing is 8 bronze. So I'm going to need about 100 something bronze, if not more, like way more. And bronze, oh man, did I do a lot of research. Bronze is kind of annoying to do because I need to make some bronze right here, bronze dust, I think. So this bronze dust, see, no way of making it. This bronze dust, no way of making it. So what about bronze alloy? Bronze, ooh, I got a blank. I'm trying to remember what's the other name. Just give me a second, please. I will find it. So this one is made from nothing interesting. This one is made from bronze dust. Nope, not that one. Let's see if I can find another one. Still the same bronze dust. That's not the one I want. There is a recipe. I'm just trying to find the name. These bronze ingots are made from nothing that I care. This either. Bronze dust from Tech Reborn. Nope, not that one. Won't be long. I'm searching for it. So, oh, this one. Bronze blend. So bronze blend is 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust. Makes 4. So that's the best way of doing it. And the copper dust and the tin dust I get from either a basic factory, the machine that I made. What was the name of the machine again? The grinder or something like that. But it's really annoying. What I really want to make is a actually edition machine. So if I look at actually edition, there's a machine called a crusher and a double crusher. So I don't really need the double crusher, but I need at least a crusher. So we're going to make that quickly. So I'm going to need 4 redstonia, 4, 8, 9, 10, 10 redstonia, and okay, so let's grab the 10 redstonia. Ooh, I'm about to run out of redstonia. And what else do I need? I need for 1 crusher, 2 cobblestone. Okay. So let's make the iron casing first. And I don't have any iron left in here. So you know what? I'm going to grab the iron and I'm going to replenish this place because this is kind of annoying running out. Iron right here, gold right there, and gold right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these and sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do an iron casing right now. Like so. And then we're going to need what else? We're going to need these basic coil. Going to need 2 of these. So 1, 2. Come back right here. Basic casing. No, basic coil. Need 2 of these. And then I'm going to need, I keep hitting the escape button. What's wrong with me tonight? So this, and I think it's going to bring us to the crusher. That should be, oh no, I still need 2 flint. And the 2 flints are back here. So now I should be good. Come on, come on, come on. Give me. Yes. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a stack of copper. I'm going to put this machine right here so that it gets power. Put this in. And this is going to start crushing copper ingot. But I need tin. So tin, alchemical dust. It's really easy to make. Tin is a bone and some blaze powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 1 stack of bone, 2 stacks of blaze powder. I'm going to split that in 2 right here. So, half and 1 and half and 1. And this is going to be my tin production. I'm going to put that into cooking and we're going to start into some true magic because we're going to need to wait for this to get cooked. So I just want to make sure I get a little bit, and I'm going to come back to this and I'm going to grab some more at some point because it's not going to be enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the gold right here with this. and throw this back here. And this should start producing 10 at some point. That should be, yeah, so it started. Perfect. So while we're waiting for that, let's get started in some true magic. So some true magic. First, there's the silent gem right here. Then there's the magical psi right here. And there's this here that's random things, if I remember correctly. So let's start with regular gem. Regular gem. Regular gems are all the gems obtained from stone. So as I broke down stone, we got most of these gems. And the only reason some of these are incomplete is very simple. It's incomplete because we didn't transform all of the kind of stones. So if I go down here, sapphire, peridot, red garnet, yellow garnet, dirty amber, lepidolite, malachite, onyx, like all of these, agate, you know what, I don't need 64 agate. 25 of these, opals, amethyst, jasper, aquamarine, heliodor, turquoise, moonstone, morganite, carnelian, dirty beryl, dirty golden beryl, citrine. You know what, I'm going to grab just half of these because that's 64 is a lot. So whatever is too much of one stack, I'm just going to split in two, like this, this one also, and you know what? I'm going to keep these two for now. So let's just start working on these. I'm going to need some water. Where's my bucket? Give me a bucket. Am I going to need to craft another bucket just because I can't find a bucket? Oh yeah, good. Give me a bucket. Perfect. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to start making some of those. But that being said, this is just one type, and I might, by doing this, I think I might end up doing two quests. And there's more than two quests, by the way. There's 3 of these gem quests, because we get gems from breaking stone, we get gem from breaking netherrack, and we get gem from breaking endstone. And endstone, that's the show killer. The endstone, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to finish transforming this to see where it brings us quest-wise, and then I'm going to show you how expensive endstone is. Like, endstone is a major deal in this mod pack, unfortunately, until we go to the end, and I don't even know that we can go to the end for now. So that's why I told you that this questline was going to be a long-term thing. But that's an active long-term in the sense that I have to use resource and do something, and there's a part of it that can be, how can I say, not active, kind of in the background, always running. And that's what we're going to get to. So I'm just going to finish transforming all of these, which shouldn't take long now. Oh, wow. This one only did 3. Sometimes it's crazy how you get, see, now I did like 20, and sometimes you do 3. I kind of dislike the random part of this, but I guess that's what it is. So let's just try and finish this quickly. Wow, another one that went really short. And as we do this, we're just basically completing some part of the quest. There are some we already have. And I have to admit that the silent gem, it's not really a mod I really got into. There's a couple of cool things like flight. At some point we might be able to get flight from it. But seriously, it's just so many gems to make so many different tools. And I don't feel that it brings all that much, because you can grade those gems and then you can get special effects for weapon or for armors, but nothing crazy. Like, if there was a way to combine them or a way to get something better, it would be amazing. But it's one of those things that it's a cool idea and the execution is kind of okay. Like the fact that by this time I still can't make an automatic stone washer. I don't care that it would be expensive to run or expensive to create, but the fact that at this point in the game I still have to do all of this manually, either because I'm not smart enough to automate it or because there's no way to automate it, it's kind of annoying. And the random factor, the fact that sometimes you do 3, sometimes you do 30, sometimes you do 5. That's kind of annoying because it means you're always refilling that water, and that cauldron, I still haven't figured out a way of automatically refilling it. So if at least I could have another source automatically refilling it as I'm doing this, I could stay there and just hold the right click button and go through a crazy amount of stone. So I'm going to do this, and after doing this bunch, what I'm going to do is find exactly the one that I'm missing, and I'm just going to do the one exactly that I'm missing, because in all honesty, I could spend probably the next hour just washing gem, and most of these gems are useless. So let's just do some of these, and let's do some of these. I'm already tired. Like I thought I was going to be able to wash all of this while I was explaining what I wanted to do, but as you can obviously see, I told you everything that I wanted to say about washing gem and what I hated about this silent gem technique, and I'm still not done. Okay, so let's look at this quest. So now we have ruby, garnet, topaz, ember. We got all of these. I'm just going to look into what I'm missing. I'm missing iolite. That's it. Wow. So let's go and get some iolite. I'm going to throw all of this in here. I want to put this in drawers, but I'll do it later. It doesn't really matter right now. And let's sort this. And iolite. Oh, it's not in. So I'm going to grab these for later. I know I need them. I'm just iolite. Perfect. So let's go and do some iolite just to be able to complete this quest line. Et voila. So one quest completed. And while I'm here, I'm just going to transform all of these because oh, and a second one. So when I said that by grabbing everything that I didn't see, I was going to... No, I didn't want to do this. Darn. Okay, so I went too far. So this quest is done. Let's grab this and let's read the next one. Dark gems. Dark gems are all the gems obtained from netherrack. Carnelian, spinel, citron. So I'm missing spinel. What else am I missing? Tanzanite and alexandrite. I know I have all of these, so let's go right here. Show this in here. So spinel, no. Tanzanite. I'm looking for spinel and tanzanite right now. I'm just trying to read the name quickly. If it's too fast on your screen, sorry. Oh, tanzanite. I don't want... Oh, alexandrite. I need this, and spinel. So by doing these three, I should technically finish this quest line. Not this quest line, this quest. Oi. Alexandrite and tanzanite. And as you saw, you know what? This is dumb. I keep doing the same thing. So this is done. Let's grab this loot chest. And now, light gem. Light gems are all the gems obtained from endstone. And that's a lot of gem with a very low drop level. So even in my other playthrough, it's something I've still not completed. It's really annoying. So this one, I'm going to have to either get lucky or take a long time working at it. But the next one is Chaos Essence. Chaos Essence. To start off with silent gems, you're going to need Chaos Essence. And we already got one, because basically we had 36 dirty chaos. Let's just finish cleaning that up because we're going to need it. And I can already tell you, 36? It is not enough. Unfortunately, that is not enough dirty chaos. So we're going to have to continue this in the next episode. But now that I've got this dirty chaos, it wants us to make enriched chaos essence. I already know the recipe, so let me just grab a couple of things. I'm going to grab 16 redstone and 4 glowstone. And from this, if I search for chaos essence, you see there's chaos essence, enriched chaos essence, and crystallized. So the crystallized, look at this. It's 4 enriched and this ender essence and some unfamiliar item. So we can't even get into this level of silent gem yet. But the enriched chaos essence we can make. So I'm going to make 4 of those. I know I'm going to need them anyway. Just wait for the quest to detect, and let's grab this loot chest, claim, and back. So now we have all this, and it unlocked the grading material. Light gem, like I said, not yet. I'm going to end this quest line on explaining light gem. But we need the grading materials next. With the material grader, you have a chance to increase the materials stats. So let's look at, material greater. Material greater. So this is made from some gold ingot, a magnifying glass, and some chaos iron ingot. What are these? Well, let's find out. Unfired is 2 chaos and 1 iron. So we need 3, so we need 6. So let's grab 3 iron. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to come back here. And we're going to sandwich these 3 with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And grab these unfired chaos ingot and start cooking them. Now, I think that I have a magnifying glass somewhere. I'm going to take a quick look. No, this is a monocle, yeah. But I'm not sure I'm going to find it. I'm going to look in here quickly. See, there's some gem in here that I could also probably grab while I'm there. I'm just searching for quickly to see if there are magnifying glass. Unfortunately, as you guys know, I can't do a search in this chest. So that's a little bit annoying. Let's go a bit quicker because now this is taking a lot of time. The reason I'm doing this is that there's a chance that some of these stones are the end stone one. And whatever end stone I don't have to find, it's going to save me some time. I'm going to show you how to make end stone. And I'm going to show you how to get there. But the reality is that with end stone and with a 0.6% drop rate, I might get in a situation where I'm going to be doing this for a long time before I get them. Ooh, ender pearl. I'm going to grab that to put them in the wall of drawers there. This is freezing. This is so weird. These chests I do not think are the most efficient thing to be using. Quickly. Oh, some more of these. And I think that I'm done with the gems, and I haven't seen a single magnifying glass. The fact that I can't search for it. You know what? What if I do Hello? Oh, stop freezing, please. I'm having problem with the mod pack freezing. Maybe I shouldn't be doing a search in those chests. Oh guys, if you're seeing a blank screen, it means that I might have crashed right now. And I'm back. I'm going to leave this chest. And I'm not going to come back here until I fix some issues. So let's put all of this in here. And you know what? I'm going to recraft that magnifying glass because I don't want to take chance. So material greater. The magnifying glass, it's 4 gold and an ornate gold rod. So I didn't want to use the chaos essence, but you know what? At this point, I really don't care. I'm going to grab 2 iron and I'm going to grab a stack of gold. And I'm going to grab this chaos iron ingot, come back here. And even though I'm sure that I have a magnifying glass somewhere, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go like this, make these, and then make the magnifying glass like so, and then make the material greater. And now I can show you how it works. So I'm going to build an island for this, of course, but I want to show you quickly. So basically you take this and you take spinel, let's say, and you put it here. And what yeah, it's powered. Okay, so what it does is that it slowly goes through analyzing the spinel, and then it's going to spit out a spinel that's analyzed. So it's going to give it stats. While we're waiting for that, let's claim the loot chest. Claim, back. And let's look at the next one. So still locked, still locked. The next one is either glowing roses or collecting chaos. So let's go with collecting chaos. Passive chaos pylons passively generate chaos over time, while burner chaos pylon uses fuel to generate chaos. So it wants us to craft 2 chaos pylon. So let's look at chaos again. Chaos. So the passive chaos is 4 lapis, 4 obsidian, and a chaos core. And a chaos core is a block of quartz and 4 enriched chaos. That's why I made the 4 enriched chaos. I knew I was going to need it. So let's come right here and grab 4. Come back right here. Let's do a block. and the 4 round is going to give us a chaos core. Now I need some obsidian, hopefully. Oh yes, there's still some here, and we're going to need 4 lapis. 3, 4, and we can make the passive chaos pylon. So basically the passive chaos pylon is something that you put down in the world, and see, it's throwing chaos at this material grader to power it up, and it's throwing some at me. And you can't really, I can't point on the screen, but if you look at under the blue thing, you see that I have my haunches of food, but I also have now some kind of zigzag, and those are chaos power. Okay, so it's powering me up with chaos. And here, this finally finished studying too. So this one is a grade A, which has a base harvest speed of 8.96, a harvest level of 2, and all of these stats, and a second A. The next one might be a B or a C. I think there's up to D level, but then the reason you do this is that with the spindle, you could build some tools. Am I going to get to the tools soon? No, that's, so some boots, some shield, but you can make a gem axe. This gem axe will have the properties of the gems that you're using. So that why, oh, a grade S. So grade S is better than A. Look at this. Base harvest speed of 928. So you would technically run all of these gems through this material grader and find the best one to make your tools. But the reality is that we're not really going to care about that right now. So we have our passive chaos pylon, and here there's a burner chaos pylon. If we look at the burner chaos pylon, you need the passive, 2 block of redstone, 2 obsidian, a furnace, and another chaos core. But for another chaos core, I need 4 enrich, and for these 4 enrich, I need 16. And I only have 13 left, so I'm missing 3. So I can't craft that. But that's going to be the biggest xHedra tip and trick of a long while. It's showing you to the chaos altar. And I personally think that this quest line was not done well. I would have done the passive chaos as one of the first things you want to make, and then this would be a separate quest. And then I would have talked about the chaos altar. So if we look at the chaos altar, it costs 1 enriched chaos essence, and we're going to need some redstone. So we're going to need 4, 5, 6 endstone. So let's go grab our 6 endstone. Redstone, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's grab our 2 diamond. Let's grab our 1 glowstone. And we're going to make 1 enriched chaos right now. And then we're going to make the chaos altar. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to grab some more diamonds. And now I'm going to show you why I feel this should be done in this order. Now this quest is completed, but I can't claim it because it's locked. But if I put this down, do you see? Look at this. Going to power the grader and the chaos altar. And what you can do with the chaos altar is that you put some diamonds here and you grab all of these and you break them down and you put them in here. And now this is going to fill up very slowly. But as it fills up, what it's going to do is that it's going to transform 4 chaos essence. So if I look at the recipe, 4 chaos essence shard is going to make 1 chaos essence. So now, without having to go through a ton of stone, this is passively, very slowly, going to be generating chaos essence. So now that we've done that, and you know what, 17, 18, no, I'm going to keep that full. So while it's doing that, now we can start doing other things. So I'm going to put the obsidian here because I'm going to need it for the chaos. I'm going to leave that there. We're going to put the gold away, open the loot box, and we're going to move into the next step. So loot chest, rainbow rune, don't care. Next one, a mega torch. Okay, that's always good. Skated music disc and void transport pipe. So nothing really amazing. Let me just go in here and show all of this in here. And the void we'll put in here. And this technically I could probably use back here. I'm going to use it where the trees are. Why? Because some things might spawn on top of the trees. But if I go right here and do this, this should prevent spawning in the future. While we're here, let's grab some smoothies and drink those. I'm still hoping to get my 10th heart soon, but I'll only get that by eating a lot of different food. Okay, so that's all done. Now I'm waiting to get more chaos to be able to do this burner chaos pylon. And the burner chaos pylon, basically you put coal in and it sends power to this, and this is going to fill much faster. So then we're going to be able to progress that. So before we stop Silent Gem, let's look at endstone. It's the last thing I want to show you before we move to the next one. So endstone. Okay, 1 second. I said it's the last thing I want to show you, but quickly grab this, grab this. We still need some tin. So let's do double-sided tin. And tin here. And let's put this like so. And that's all good. So we're getting good tin. I'm going to grab 32 tin, which is way too much. And I'm going to grab this pulverized copper. And I've put the tin in. I'm going to want to put another stack of copper, but that can wait later. So, like I was saying, let's get back to this. The burner chaos pylon is going to produce way faster, but we need more chaos for that. So while we're waiting for that thing here to produce some more, well, I say waiting on that, I could actually also be doing more stones. And I also did this here. Ooh, I didn't know I have 6 more chaos here. Can I do the burner chaos right now? So that's 6, and I don't want to remove the last 4 because the last 4, I don't want to lose the part of transformation that's happening. You know what? I might get a bit further along than I thought here, so just give me a second. Is this going to give me 16? 13? No. 14. Oh, so close. Okay. So this was close to 16, but like I said, I could be breaking a lot more stone, and I will probably do that in a time lapse if I put one on this episode. But I need 3 more chaos essence, and this technically over time is going to give me 4 more, because 4, 8, 12, 16. So it's going to give me 4 more, but not for now. And finally, the glowing roses. Glow roses are simply roses that glow. Why not have them all? So it wants us to make glow rose fertilizer, and then it's going to want us to have one of each of the glow rose. And again, this is an annoying bit where they don't really have any purpose. They just light up the places. And to get these, you need to use glow rose fertilizer on the ground. And it's a chance. It's a percentage chance. So the glow rose fertilizer is using chaos essence for 4. So even if we got lucky, so see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let's say we got lucky and we got 1 different each time. We would need 16 of these, which mean 4 chaos essence. But that's perfect luck. So technically we're going to need a lot more chaos essence. And it's not at that really slow speed that we're going to get more. So we need to get into burner chaos. And I say that that's for the quest, but what I wanted to show you is that when you look at silent and flight, fly, there's a root of flight. And the root of flight needs 4 enriched chaos. So that's 16 chaos and some shiny plume, which is 4 each. So these shiny plume is, oh, it's standard. Okay, so these 3 plumes are going to need 4, 8, 12. And this is 4. So 4, 8, 12 plus 16. So that's 28. And what's the plume? We just need a shard of something. So we need 4, 8, 12 plus 16. So we need 28 chaos to get a chaos rune of flight. I don't remember what we used that in, but that's probably how we're going to achieve flight first. So that's why it's a very interesting mod to give us flight so we can go around and exploring. So this quest line, until we start making endstone and getting more chaos, we're kind of stuck. Which means I want to bring you to endstone now. And endstone and essence, we're not there yet because this is still unfamiliar item. We can't do these. Then there's no, can't do any of these. Starlight transmutation, can't. Crushing table, we don't have what we need as a material. Fluid transposer, we can't craft one yet. Alkahestry, we don't have yet. Combustion, I'm going to pass over. Sag mill, we don't have these. So the only way to do it is combustion. 1800 HU, but look at this. 6 diorite, 2 sugar, 4 ender pearl, 2 nether quartz, and bone block. So bone block is kind of easy. Not really a problem. We have a crazy amount of that. And nether quartz, we don't have a crazy amount, but we do have a way of duplicating it, I think. Let me just check again. Like, if I remember correctly, nether quartz, yeah, it's never a problem anymore because I can duplicate one using magic. Then the next thing is diorite. So diorite you can make with 2 nether quartz and 2 cobblestone, but that's a bit expensive. There's a better way of doing it. You can transform andesite into diorite, and you can transform, I think it's stone or cobblestone, yeah, stone into andesite. So what did it say we need? It said we needed 6, I think. 6. So let's grab 12 of these. We're just going to make 2 end stone just to show you how it works. So I need 12 of these. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to plug these into here. Oh. Hello. Was it stone? I feel that I might have screwed up. Give me a moment. Andesite, it's the wrong one. Okay, so I'm not going to make that mistake. Give me a second. Let's go back here. I'm going to go grab my this ring of magnetization and turn it on because I need to replace the catalyst, the something catalyst. I don't remember the name. I need to replace the red one, the conjuration catalyst, with the alchemy catalyst. So let's take that, and I should probably build another piston on this side so I don't have to break them. So you do this, and now I can go. I'm running out of magic because I never filled these stupid flowers. So I'm going to resolve that really quickly. I'm just going to do a little transfer of mana from this really full one right here. No, really full one right here. Is it outputting? Yeah. So I'm going to grab from this one and put on the other side in a second. Come on. This takes a little longer to empty than I wish it was. Let me just grab this and push it in here. And now, well, yeah, let's do this at the same time. So that's 12 andesite that I'm going to transform in 12 diorite, and I'm going to grab that, just put it back for now because I don't really need it anymore. Put this right here. So now these diorite is for the end stone. So it said we also need 4 sugar, 8 ender pearl, 4 sugar. Let's go back here. 1, 3, 4, 8 ender pearls. So I'm going to grab 16 and divide by 2. Right here. 16 divided by 2, 8. Then I need, I think it's 4 bone block per. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to need 4 bone block. What I'm going to do is basically just transform the 64 into bone meal. And then grab this bone meal and transform it into bone block. And I don't really care that I'm having way more, because I'm going to reuse them at some point on something. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not 9, 8. Just going to make sure again. Yeah. Going to throw these spare in here. And now we can go to the combustion machine. So if I go to combustion here and go like this, these are going to explode once. Waiting for more power. Let's go. And 2. The 2 are there. So now we have 2 end stone. Just going to stop right here. Oh, I'm out of power. Oil generator. Let me go grab some oil again. I don't think I have a lot, but let me, oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab that one. That one lasts much longer than any other kind of oil. So this hopefully should finish, and while this is finishing, let's just do these. So technically now I put end stone down and I go, give me something. Yes. Give me something. And no. Because these, look at this dirty coral, it's a 0.6% chance. And if I come back here to this quest, light gem, it's one that I already had. So it's, so that was not a good result. So I have to do this for many gems. How many? I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Jade is, no, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 gems. So that's a lot of end stone. So not going to happen anytime real soon. Okay, the tin is finished. Let's put some more copper. And all of this copper and tin can be transformed into bronze, and I'm going to start cooking that bronze now. Yeah, let's put all of this in here. And while all of this is cooking, we're going to start looking at the other quest. So these, the random things and the imbuing station, magical side, is something that I'm going to keep for the start of each episode. So for this episode, I started some true magic silent gems. Next episode, I'm going to do maybe some of the random thing or the psi. I don't know which one. But now it's time to get into life in the forest. So we have 4 quests open to us. The first one is basic casing. The sturdy casing is needed for making most forestry machine. And I have 4 bronze here and 4 bronze there, so I can make 1 sturdy casing. So let's do that right now and complete that quest. That's 1 sturdy casing. And let's claim that. Now, the second quest, so it unlocks all of those, but let's continue down the way we can make. The next one is peat. By putting bug earth around water, it'll slowly turn into peat. Peat can be used as a fuel, or it can be smelted into ash. So we need bug earth and peat. So let's look at bug earth. Bug earth is made from dirt, sand, and some water. I want 8. Let me just check the quantity again. So I'm going to need 4 dirt and 4 sand. I've got 4 sand right here and 4 dirt. I know that I have dirt somewhere. Not here. Where is my dirt? I thought for sure I had some dirt. You know what? I'm going to grab these because if I'm going to make this, let's make a double recipe and I can show you. Because the problem with peat, I don't know that we need that much of it, but it's not that easy, quick to make. So now I have 8. I just need 8 dirt and it's not in here. I'm going to look into this chest. It's not in here. Oh boy, come on. Last check if it's not in the back chest there. And yes, I do need to clean my derpy chest, so it's not in here. What do you do when you can't get dirt? You just make it. Oh, and while we're here, I wanted to show you something quickly. So, remember wheat? Good old wheat. We do this and it gives us some plant matter. And that's going to be another plant matter. But you can also do this with leaves. So this right here, where I have tons of leaf, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Come back right here or click on this and I can use all of these leaves, which is going to give me a lot of plant matter. I can already walk down this way because it's going to end up appearing in our hand the moment that the mod pack decides to give it to us. And I can come back here and put all of this in here, which is going to give me a lot of dirt. Let's approach it from this angle. So that's a lot of dirt, but I don't care right now. Let's just move here. We're going to grab some, you know what? I'm going to grab 2 buckets because I don't want to be going around. Let's grab a second bucket and we'll go grab 2 buckets of water. So 1, 2. Let's go back here and craft this. We're going to make some bog earth. 6. Oh, that's 6 at a time. No, I thought it was 8. With a water can. Okay, not happy about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I thought it was going to give me 16. Where's my second bucket? Oh, right here. So what I'm going to do about it is I'm just going to work with the 12 that I have. Doesn't really matter. So now I need to find something to work as a wall. So right here. Water. And then right here, perfect, and water. So that's how you make peat. Basically, you put bug earth around water, and see maturity is 0%. All of these are 0%. And at some point, they're going to go to 33, and then they're going to go to 66, and then 99, and we're going to be able to break them. But we have to wait on that. So while we're waiting on that, let's move on to the next one, work table. The work table allows you to switch between conflicting recipe and can remember up to 9 recipes at a time. So let's craft a work table. Work table. So the work table is a chest, a crafting table, and a book. Let's start with the book. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Let's grab some leather. Leather right here. And I need 8 for a chest. So let's make the chest like so. Let's make the book like so. And what was the other thing? A work table. And do I have 4 wood, please? Oh, simple. That's going to be 4 wood, which is going to be a crafting table. And now we can go book, crafting table, and chest, and give us a work table. So that's another quest done. Let's grab the loot chest, claim. So basically, if I put this down, the goal of this is that when you come here, you can set a recipe and you can switch the recipe. So if it's something that can craft 2 different things or use different material, you can tell it to remember something and you can put material to craft it. It's not super useful, but it's better than the crafting tables we have downstairs. Let's just take a quick look at our peat. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, wow. This one really got lucky. They're all 0. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to break this one and I'm going to put it here because I've always done this as a circle of 8 around. I don't think that it should have an impact, but just in case. Next thing we can do is the pipette. The pipette is a great tool for moving around fluid early on. The great thing about it is that there's no minimum amount of fluid it can hold. So pipette, let's craft that. It's another thing that's super simple. Pipette is, I think, 2 glass panel and a wool. So we have all of this here. So 2 glass panel and 1 wool. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Get back in there. No, not you. And let's do 2 glass panel and a white wool. So that's the pipette. That's another quest done. Let's grab this loot chest. Now we're into more crafting. So all of these require a sturdy casing. So let's come back here, grab this, grab that. Let's look at the status of our copper back here. And yeah, I don't have enough tin, but that shouldn't be a problem by now. Like I said, we're going to need a lot of bronze. So let's grab some more tin ingots from here. And let's just quickly check. Oh, this is bronze blend. Oh, I haven't cooked it yet. So 31 is 10. So let's just break down 10 more tin. Right here, 10 more tin. That's going to be it for now. I'm going to split those in 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create at least 8 more sturdy casing, just like that, so that we're ready to attack the other quest. So while we're waiting for Pete, let's go with the next quest, Carpenter. The Carpenter uses powers, items, and a certain fluid to make a certain item. So it wants us to craft a Carpenter. So let's look into here. carpenter. And the carpenter is 6 bronze, a sturdy casing, and 2 glass. I have 2 glass, so 1, 2. And I still have bronze, so let's just craft the carpenter right out. 1 carpenter done. It needs power, so for now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of be cheaty and put it back here. And now it has power. So the carpenter, see now it has 1600 RF. And I can also, the pipette I can use to empty tank. So I can click this to remove whatever liquid's still in there. And now we have recipes, and let's just look at what are the recipes. So carpenter is something that you can create crates of an item, not super useful, an escritoire, and mainly crate. But there are these things. So a broken shovel can be made into bronze ingot. What else? There are some useful things. So this woven digging backpack, which can let us carry more things. Some paper if we had sawdust. And I just trying to go quickly over this recipe. These stamps that we're going to use at some point for something. The basic circuit board. So that's why this is really important. With water into it and these items, we can make basic circuit board. So we need a tin and 6 redstone, and I think we can make one using a bucket. So I'm just going to try it quickly. So 6 tin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 redstone. Was it 1 redstone or 2 redstone? Let's grab 6 redstone because I'm not sure enough. So let's go back here, grab some water, and hopefully we can transfer water in there just by clicking with a bucket. Oh, yes, we can. Perfect. So I think it was like this and this. Of course not. So let's just quickly check. I think it was on the 6th page. No, much further than that. So it's 6 redstone. Good thing I didn't trust myself. So 6 redstone. Like this. And so this is the pattern, and you put them there, and the tin right here. And what else am I missing? Next. Oh, nothing. So you should be crafting. I screwed up the recipe again. It's just 1 right here. And voila. So now it's crafting 1 basic circuit board. And it's only going to be able to make 1. But here it is. Fits 1 electron tube. We don't really need it right here, right now, but I wanted to show you how to make it. And the carpenter's done. So let's claim that quest. And you know what? I'm looking at the time of the episode, and this took so much time that I don't even feel comfortable putting a big time lapse. Oh, but at least we got some peat. So let's complete this one. So see now this bug earth is transformed. If I break it down like so, I get back 1 dirt, I think, and now I got 2 peat, which complete this quest. So let's go back here, and we got peat. Let's claim this, and we're done with the peat. So the peat, like I told you, it can be used to craft other things. It can be used as a fuel, or it can be burned into ash, and ash is used in other recipes. And so you can see fertilizers, ash brick, compost. It's used in multiple things, and nothing interesting in the carpet. Well, no, it's not used in multiple things. It's mainly used in fertilizer or some special stones and compost. So not super useful, but we can now do that. So let's just get out of this and open all of these loot chests for now. 5 chance cube, 1 black lotus, 32 oming cartridge, and a revolver. Okay. 2 lily pad of fertility, and mob filter type water, mob filter type hostile, and mob filter type animal. So interesting stuff, just not useful for now. So let's throw all of that in here. Grab back these items. And I feel that we have a good start. Honestly, I feel that this is going to also be done in 3 episodes. So we got first episode starting some silent gem, and we did a third of this. Next episode, I'm going to do the starting of imbuing station, like the random thing, and I'm going to craft all of these machinery that I can. And The next episode after that, I'm going to start the magical side and probably finish Life in the Forest. So I really like the idea that we're averaging each questline now, well, almost each questline as 2 or 3 episodes each. So you know what, guys? It's been a long day. I don't really feel comfortable adding a time lapse because this is 55 minutes. So I'm going to call this episode. And I'm just going to come back and continue building these machines because now I have a lot of bronze. And I feel that I should be able to craft all of the machines that I want. So I'm going to end the view on this. And I'm going to come back to Life in the Forest, which is going to bring some automation for woods and stuff like this. That's interesting, but kind of superfluous. It's just a cute mod to go through. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!